Interview Day, Module 3, Interview Follow-Up. So why follow-up? First, let's look at the types of follow-up. After an in-person interview, after a phone or video conference interview, and maybe some time has passed since your interview and you want to inquire the status of your application. So why is it important? Well, one, you want your name on their mind and to stand out. It shows that after the interview, you still have genuine interest in the job. It shows you are organized. It shows genuine appreciation for the opportunity to interview and is seen as a courtesy. You don't want to appear ungrateful or arrogant, and most of the time it is truly appreciated. When to follow up, because timing is important, within 24 hours or earlier after the interview. If by mail, send it out the day of the interview if possible. I recommend email. So try to get the interviewer's email information after you interview. For inquiry, after the time has passed when they said decisions would be made or they will get back to you and you have not heard anything. So, give it a few days up to a week after the time has passed. Let me just go over some general tips here before we get into some of the samples and everything. Try to link experience and how you can make a difference in one of the sentences. Never assume that a thank you note is not appreciated. I would say that over 50% of the candidates I have interviewed in my career have not sent a thank you note. I would say that more of the ones that sent thank you notes received a job offer. Most employers truly appreciate the note. If you are not selected and truly want to work for this company, well, now you know someone that works for them. Make a connection on LinkedIn. I've had a number of interviewees do this. Never assume because you weren't selected, you would never get selected at this company. I've seen candidates interviewed 3 times, and the 3rd time was the charm. Sometimes it comes to the best fit and skill sets at that time. By the next time you interview, you could have gained more experience and skills that will make you the most qualified candidate. Sometimes it really gets to splitting hairs to make a decision when you have a slate of candidates and either one of them could do the job well. So how to follow up with a thank you. Keep it short. Interviewers are busy and will not read a long letter. Thank you is the first 2 words. And maintain a professional business style of writing. No emojis on your email or little funny looking script styles. Keep a plain background. Don't put some fancy background on your email. Follow by email if possible. Snail mail may get there late. So email, it'll go immediately, but they may have already made a decision by the time a snail mail letter arrives. If you fail to ask how long it would be before you hear from them, you can ask it in your thank you letter. Let's look at a sample thank you email after a face-to-face interview. Again, simple, sweet, to the point. And this one, thank you for your time and consideration. That always should be up at top. And link that to 2 items. One is that you express your interest in the job, and even more so after the interview. And then second, somewhere in the email, try to link where you heard something, maybe in the interview, that they were working on at the company, and you can link some of your qualifications and skills to help them be successful with that job or something maybe you heard in the job that they were working on. So let's look at a phone video conference email. Again, it's generally the same. Appreciate the time they took. It's just on this one, it's more or less a phone as a screening, or video conference as a screening email or conference. So ask for a personal interview at the end of this. So let's say it's been a while. When should you ask or follow up if you haven't heard anything in a while? So before you leave an interview, one of your questions should be, well, when can I expect to hear back on the job? Sometimes things happen in business and decisions get delayed, so don't assume if you haven't heard anything that you're still not in the running for the job. If there's been more than a week beyond the date you expected to hear back, it's okay to send an interview follow-up email to politely inquire about the status of your application. This shows that you're still interested in the position and willing to be proactive to find out more. Keep the follow-up email really simple. Just keep it like in this one. Since our interview on the blank, I've been excited about the opportunity of working as blank for your company name. I hope you are able to give me an update on the progress of your hiring decision and the status of my job application. Look forward to hearing from you. Let me know if you need any further information regarding my qualifications. Simple, to the point. And I would say most interviewers, they will respond back to you. If they're in, you may not get a response if it's a larger corporation. They have a corporate recruiting department and they are getting to the point of making decisions and they want the recruiting department to send out an email or to contact you.